Hello. Well, we're not out in the van today because we've taken an extra day off because we're going to our daughter's friend's wedding. We've known her since she was a little girl, so it's a nice honour to be invited to their wedding. Amy and Ryan. Congratulations, Amy and Ryan. Hope you have a fabulous day. We're off in the bus today, just for the daytime. We're going to pick up our daughter and grandson, get some chicken and that from Morrison's and park up on the moors. They can play with the grandson, but I'll have a little play with him. Then I'll sit in the sun and try to top up this tan. We had a lovely day. What day is it today? Monday. A lovely day 2 days ago. We took Saturday off, as you see in a little clip before. We went to a wedding of our daughter's friend. Amy and Ryan, and that was a beautiful wedding, beautiful location. We had a really great time, so that was really nice. That was an extra day off work, but no camper vans involved. We had to work yesterday morning though. Sunday morning we had to get up and go for work. A quiet day, but we had a few bookings, so it kind of made it worthwhile. And like I say, we're off now to seek out the sunshine, find somewhere nice on the moors, probably where we've been going lately. Here she comes. She wasn't happy with her shoes. What? She couldn't get the step out because the engine's running, so she had to like lift her leg up a bit, cock her leg up a bit. So she had to go back indoors because she wasn't happy with her footwear. So I was just using a little squirty bottle and some tissue to clean up where I've been bloody scatterbombed by bleeding seagulls. We turned up at our usual park up that we like on the moors, and you can see I've got myself a lot of sausages, well, a sausage and some chicken. There's some chicken for Daisy. Salad pot, trying to do the old diabetes thing today, so let's see how far we get. What are you doing back there, Jackie? Tidying cables. And here, this is a first time we ever had the rear of the van made up. And with the table, as you know, there's normally a bed there. I can get in a bit closer there, look. Normally got a bed there. Are you enjoying it, girls? Right. Shall I film you eating or shall I?
No, thank you.
Daisy, would you like you... Oh, look at that. You always got to have some chicken, haven't you? There you go. Oh, that's stout chicken. So you get a bit of Guinness thrown in with that for good measure. Oh look, somebody's just woken up and they're now having their dinner. You having your dinner, Theo? You having your dinner? What have you got? You got quavers there and a cheese sandwich. What a good boy. And how's the proud nanny?
Very happy.
I'm glad. What's the weather like?
Good.
Thank God for that. Makes a nice change, doesn't it? Well, I'm sat out in the sun trying to top up this suntan. I got out a little bit late. Time we had our dinner and that. Most of the sun has scarpered off and the sky started to cloud over now, but I've got at least one sheep in the background there keeping me company. Left Daisy in the van because she kept wandering off and doing my head in, so she's in there with her mum, Jackie, should I say, her sister and our grandson Theo. We've just driven to that park up at Port Hill where they got the lovely ice cream van there, and like I'm always saying, hard to resist, so I got myself a nice, I was going to say rum and raisin, but that's what I meant to get. But I forgot and ordered a mint choc chip, which is what Jackie normally has. But it's still really nice. And it's on a cone with chocolate and Biscoff that's been dipped in. Well, I had a diabetic friendly lunch. This is just a non-diabetic friendly dessert. Well, you've got to have a bit of balance in your diet, haven't you? We're at Tavistock Park and I think someone's having a lot of fun. Go on, jump! Jump! Go on, Theo. Yay! Just had a little play in the park. We're now heading back to the bus to drive back home or wherever else we end up. A few days later, we thought we'd head off out in the bus again, just the two of us.
Holy shit, that's absolutely flooded. Yeah. Going off onto the moors today. Literally it was dry when we got here. You alright, Carl? How are you finding it driving in these conditions today?
Oh, get the front look at that, look. Gee whiz.
Literally dry.
We've had loads like this, loads of just brown, muddy things to drive through. Awful.
I don't know what's going to become of us.
Look at all that coming down on the
Yeah.
That one's a big one.
Yeah, yeah. I know I always say it, but I really mean it. The weather is awful. Isn't it, Carl?
Yes, Jackie. I know it doesn't look very nice out there,
Oh, right,
but we're
Carl.
trying our best.
Shut up. I'm not going to speak ever
You have
again.
to go at me when we get there. You says, "Well, we've arrived at our park car."
Shut up. No, just like that, it's kind of dryish. Why are you laughing at me?
And if you look ahead, you might see more rain, because I know I always say it, but the weather is awful.
Ooh. I see how it is.
Right, so we decided to go out in the van again today, and it was alright when we was at home. We was lying on our bed, curtains were open and the sun was blazing through, and I said, yeah, we'll go out on the moors, it'll be lovely. As soon as I start getting the van ready, then it starts spitting on me, then it gets heavier and heavier. I'm walking into Morrison's across the car park to get our food, getting absolutely drenched with two old fogies in front of me walking at snail's pace. Then we manage us to get back in the van, heading on up to the moors, and the heavens opened. Torrential rain, it is like the end of the world. I'm waiting to see Noah sail across in front of me. Go on, do a selfie. Film yourself.
Look at that weather coming in. It's still, yeah.
Do a selfie, talk fast and loud. And we don't have to use it, just try and ramble fast and loud. Rough idea of what you want to say, fast and loud talk.
Hello, my name is Jackie and I am a YouTuber and
Normal voice.
I really enjoy my life.
Tell
I'm
you where
going
we are
through-
and what we're doing.
I'm going through the menopause. Well, that takes 10 years.
Say what we were doing at home, guys.
We're coming out for a day out.
Is that your voice?
We are.
Is that your voice? Look at the open moorland in front of us. I always wanted to get that shot. No, I really wanted to watch the cars because my head's been bloody pounding.
Right, Cole's diabetes is taking a turn for the
Oh,
worse.
it's getting stupid. Stupid. I had a blood reading the other day, right? The other day, after my McDonald's breakfast, my blood sugar level was 31. I'm telling you what, didn't feel very well.
People wondered why you were still standing.
Yeah.
So
I really got to start and make the effort
we
now.
need to get Carl back on track, because if you've seen us from the beginning of our videos, we were nice and slim.
No, I wasn't. I've always been fat.
No, slimish in comparison to now. And since we've had our van, since we've had the van, we can hardly fit through the gaps. We're banging into each other. We're going to need a bigger van.
That's your hips, not my ass.
What do you think, Daisy?
Well, you know, I've noticed for a while that my dad's been putting on a little bit of weight, but there's not a lot I can do about it. I tell him not to eat crap all the time, but he can't help himself because he's a food junkie.
Carl's, his name is from a very famous film, a character.
Why have you got is that your finger over it? Now, all of that had your hand over it. That's it, turn it off now. Unless you want to... We made it to our destination up here on Pork Hill again. Just me and Jackie, no little man and Lauren today. And I've got a bit of salad there for me, just salad, and that's a pasta salad pot for Jackie. And our Morrison's chicken with some sausages. And I've got the kettle on. Gonna put a couple of tea bags in there, kettle's on. Bed's made up again. It was lovely sitting at the table with the benches last time. It's also lovely laying down on the bed. So we've got the bed so we can chill out over there this afternoon. I won't be going up in the pop top, which is my new place to go because it's raining and I don't want to be popping it down wet. But we're here, we're going to have a cup of tea, we're going to have some lunch. Where's my dog? Where is she? There you are, Daisy. You're going to have some chicken. You're going to have a bit of chicken with Mummy and Daddy. Just laid our dinner out. Got me bistro salad pot from Morrison's, which is like my favourite salad pot at the moment. No carbs or anything in there, just salad, so that's good. Got me chicken and me sausage and a cup of tea. I was a good boy and had a nice diabetic-friendly, healthy lunch. How can you resist the ice cream van, especially when 2 days ago when we came here, I cocked up and got myself the mint choc chip when I really meant the rum and raisin. What the blooming hell's going on here? I'm trying to make a cup of coffee and someone's having a bleeding rave in the back of the van. What's going on, Jack? Oh dear, just had a knock on the door. Wondered who it was, like you always wonder who's going to give you the knock. Somebody asked me if I know who owns that car, because they parked it up, went for a walk, left the handbrake off, and it rolled backwards into that car, you know, the blue car behind it. And the lady said she's only just bought it. So they've just got to hang around now waiting for the person who owns the car to come back. Bloody good job there weren't any children or animals in between it. That could have been really nasty. Right now, it's 7 o'clock in the evening. We've been here since 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we've spent the whole day just chilling out and basically doing nothing, because that's what the van's all about, chilling out. It's raining. If it wasn't raining, I'd be out of my deck chair catching some rays and topping up this suntan that's been starting to fade, so I'll need to get out in a few days, try and sort it out. Like I say, we've just been chilling out in the van today. I've been mostly sat up front watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on my iPad, looking out the window. Oh, we had a little crisis, not with us, thank God. The blinds were shut in the front of the van. I'd done that because the sun was shining on my iPad and I couldn't see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But there was a blue car parked beside us. We didn't know what happened until we got a knock on the door. There was a car parked beside us, and then there was a car parked on the other side of the car park behind it. We're on a slight slope back. Well, the handbrake failed on the car that was parked up, and it ran right back into the corner of the car park behind us. Fortunately, nobody was injured. But then, of course, you know, the people knocked on my door and asked me. They said, "Do you know whose car it is?" I said, "I ain't got a clue." So they must have. I think they're hanging around about another half an hour for them to come back. They come back. They've been walking on the moors. This other couple, young couple. So they come back from walking on the moors. Obviously had to exchange details, move the car and that. But eventually, obviously, the car that was hit, they left. But the car that sort of like the handbrake failed and it rolled back into them, the people then took out some great big bags, you know, like Sports Direct bags full of God knows what, and headed back up to the moors, climbing up the Tor there. So I don't know whether they got a little tent in it or whatever, but the weather's got, I mean, it's been lashing down on and off all day, but the fog's really kicking in now as well. So I hope they enjoy themselves in their tent on the moors in the fog, and their car is now parked at the bottom of the car park. Hopefully they left it in gear this time. Okay, we're going to reverse out of this space now. Hopefully no one's behind me. And if you see as I'm going just here on the right, just on the right here, where I'm turning into now, that's where the car was parked. And I'm going to do a loop-the-loop. Actually, that's the car in question coming up there, nothing there. This is the car coming up. That's the one that rolled. Where is it? There he is. That's the car that rolled right back into the car that was parked there. I'm just doing a loop-the-loop just to show you. Oh, there's some more camper vans there. There's another van down there I just spotted. A YouTuber van. What were they called again, Jack? Van Eats. Van Eats. I just spotted a van down there. Another YouTuber van called Van Eats. So hello, Van Eats. I know you're not watching me. Just approaching Marshmallows roundabout. Jackie's got all excited because there's some blue flashing lights somewhere in the distance. What's that? Oh, how boring a breakdown. At least no one got injured. Hello, we've not been out in the van for 4 days now, so it's now Sunday. We finished work for the day, and as we're off on Monday, we're going to go out, spend the night in the van on Dartmoor. We're a bit later heading out today. I think it's 7:20 now, because we finished work at like about 4:15, but we went round to see our daughter and our grandson first. So yeah, 7:20 now, heading off onto the moors, spend the night there in William. We got our roasts all plated up in those foil trays. We'll chuck them in the oven and just chill out for a while. Not sure whether I'll be doing any sunbathing because it's getting late and it's kind of overcast. I think we'd be lucky just to get away with it not raining. Right, we're just approaching a couple of Amazon drivers that are racing each other back to the depot. We've got hang a right here, all the way at the top of the hill, hang a left at the roundabout, and they're going back to the depot. So they were racing each other just now. Yeah, let's join the race. Get in the outside lane and join the race. But I'm not really going to join the race because they don't mind breaking the tits out of their engines because they don't own them. Wonder if I'll catch them at the next set of traffic lights. Well, that spoiled my fun. They went through the lights and then they went to red for me. Where's the Amazon depot? The Amazon depot's coming up here on the left somewhere. I wonder if we get to see the vans. Is that it there? No. Don't know where the Amazon depot is. That it? There they are. There's the Amazon boys over there somewhere. I don't know if you can get them. Wonder which one got there first. We're almost at our park up. Wow, what an absolutely beautiful summer's evening. Look at that, the sun's high up in the sky. Well, high, it's still up there. Look, it'll be coming down for the sunset. Not quite yet though, but yeah, just beautiful. Absolutely lovely. I do like it. Do like it here, out and about on the moors, the Dartmoor countryside. All the grass and the sheep and the ponies. And we're just gonna park up, chuck our dinner in the oven, chuck our roast dinners in the oven, give it about 55 minutes, and then we're going to scoff it because we've not eaten all day and we're looking forward to it. And as you know, the roast dinner, Sunday roast, is Jackie's favourite meal of the week. We've landed. I've backed into our regular spot. Well, regular of late. It's like after work, we don't have a lot of time to go exploring and picking, so it's good to go to somewhere that we know is flat, safe, and we're not going to get bothered. So we're here, sort everything out, turn the engine off, turn the gas on, get the dinner in the oven. Just look at that beautiful sunset. The sun, you know, he's going down, but he's still up there and he's warming me. When that wind lays off, I'm getting a nice bit of warmth from the sun, but I'm going to sit here and get the last dregs of the sunshine and try and get a little bit of a tan. I got my cup of tea and dinner's going to be about 40 minutes. Right, I've taken the dinners out of the oven. That one's got hers on it, so I guess it's not mine. And this one's got his on it, so she definitely ain't having it. So let's get my lid off. Got to give it the steam check. It's been in there for an hour. Just, well, about an hour and 5 actually. So let's see. Oh, look at that. Yep, that's working. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. That one's done nicely. Let's get the rubbish bag over here so I've got somewhere to put it. Right. I know I'm always saying that I'm trying to do the no carbs thing. I think this is day 3. Day 3 of no carbs. I'd like to stick to it this time because my blood sugar levels are getting blinking stupid and I don't want to start having the old injections. The nurse said to me that'll be the next step. Injections. I don't want them. So I'm trying to cut out the carbs. Let's hope I can stick to it. Let's hope I can avoid the dreaded ice cream van tomorrow. If I do have the ice cream van, that'll be my only sin in 3 days. So, you know, give me something. Oh, look at Mother's, look. That's got lots of steam on it. So Mother's got her, what's she got here? She's got roast beef, cauliflower cheese, carrots, broccoli, peas, mashed sweet and potatoes. Oh, and a Yorkshire pudding, which I'll put on after I've done the gravy. I have got, what have I got? Oh, I got pork, cauliflower cheese, broccoli, peas, swede, and a couple of sausages instead of potatoes. And that, that's going to be Daisy's sausage, if she's a good girl. And now I'm going to put the gravy on. Let's do the gravy. Want some gravy, Mum?
Yes, please.
Well, you obviously don't want your dinner because you're too busy playing with your iPad.
Because I didn't know.
No, you've been naughty. My foil tray got a bit squashed. So I hope the gravy stays in it and it doesn't all ooze out the sides or something. Right. That's all I can get in there. And then that's Mum's. That's it. All the gravy's gone now. When we're at home, I make gallons of gravy and we just keep topping it up. But then we always have gravy left. And like I said the other day, when I'm in the van, what do you do with leftover gravy? Do you pour it down the sink and mess up your waste tank? I don't think so. Do you pour it on the grass for the sheep to eat? Certainly not. Do you pour it in the bin to drip through the bin and all over the carpet? No, you don't do that neither.
Answer on a postcard.
Answer on a postcard. Yeah, so I made about a pint and a bit and we got plenty. And that's my fork. I used to whip up the gravy. Plenty of pepper on mine. Thank you very much, Carl. Mother wants this. What's it called? Horseradish. So she can have that. Where's her? I've lost it. It's there somewhere. I don't even know where it is. Must be there. I always put it near the Yorkshire. That's our horseradish. Right, that's that pot dead. She's not even here to help me because she's too busy playing games in the back of the van. If I was busy playing games, none of us would eat. Right, there's your horseradish. Now I've got pork, but we don't have horseradish with pork. So, lick the spoon off. Put that away. Put that in the bin. And I'm going to have mint sauce. Come here. Oh, beauty. I won't use that spoon, it's been in my mouth. I'll use this one. But he's had gravy granules on, so I'll just give it a wipe. And look at, oh, yes, please. I'll have some mint sauce. Oh, because applesauce, as much as you should have applesauce with roast pork, again, it's got sugar in. So I've been trying to bring my sugar levels down. They've been the lowest they've been for about 2 weeks. So generally what happens when we go away in the van, it ruins all my hard work because we just do a lot of carbs because it's easier. But no, I've got carb free apart from the gravy. That's Jackie's Yorkshire. And tomorrow for breakfast, I've bought sausage, egg, bacon. Sausage, egg, bacon. Oh, I've got some mushrooms and a tomato. And I won't say I'll eat most of that, and Jackie's having a bread roll with it. So I'll probably have a couple more sausages than her just to sort of like, make up for missing me bread roll.
I always end up burning my mouth.
Well, you got to eat it like a big girl.
I'm not rushing.
You got to eat it like, I haven't even got any Coke. You're in charge of Coke. It's in the fridge. Go on, Mum. Try not to fizz it everywhere. That's a broad back you got there on the camera, like a bleeding pack, pack horse. Budge her over, you can sit down and pour it, can't you? Then we can get your pretty side. I'll pour it.
Well, you have to spy on me.
I'll pour it. Shit, can't. Hang on. Lift the cup near me. In front of the camera. Look, this is like a fine vintage Tesco Coke Zero, which is absolutely lovely. About a quarter of the price of anything else. A bit more. There we go. We're gonna share it. Who says romance is dead? We're gonna share a pint of Coke.
Why are you talking?
Because I'm filming.
Oh.
Because that's what we do. Because we're YouTubers, isn't we? We're professional YouTubers with all our camera equipment.
Okay, Carl.
And our camper van and our dog. That's what we do. Come on then, everyone wants to see you eat.
Get lost, Carl.
Well, I grafted. I sweated over this roast for the last hour while it's been in the oven. Not to mention the amount of effort I put into it, getting it ready at work. And where is she now? in the blinking powder room. Well, I ain't waiting for her. I ain't waiting. Look, this is the first thing I've had all day. Here we go. Bit of sweet and gravy. Oh, that's proper handsome, that is. What else we got here? A bit of broccoli. It's a bit soft because it was in the oven for a bit too long, but I don't care. Oh, that works. That works lots. There's me sausage. I do love a sausage. Does anyone ever have, apart from when you have your pigs and blankets, anyone have sausages with a roast? Honestly, you got to chuck a couple of sausages in with a roast, especially if you're missing out. Especially if you're missing out a lot of the carbs. You've got to replace it with something, ain't you? Sausages and gravy, beautiful.
Water's coming out coloured again.
Oh, thank you for finally joining me, Jack. I've nearly finished mine.
Hardly.
I have.
Why?
Look, I've had a bite of a sausage and some sweet.
It's always boiling hot.
I know, but I was like lonely. I felt like a single fella. Sat down here in me van eating me roast all by myself. I felt like one of them single male YouTubers. I'm a married man. I need you with me.
Right, go on
Right,
then.
come on then. Let's get on with it. Ready? Come on, take.
No,
They want to see you eat.
Stop it. Turn it off.
See if you can eat like a lady. Go on, like that.
I'm not going to eat
Like
pork.
that.
No, just turn it off now, please.
She's a moany woman, isn't she? Got a shovel in the back of the van and we're on Dartmoor. It looks like somebody's been enjoying their dinner. That plate was half full. Half of it was completely covered with chicken and gravy, and there was some peas. So and a sausage all chopped up. So she done. Oh, well done, Daisy. Oh, you're gonna get that chicken? She tripped on something. The good girl. Well, I have to say that was a thoroughly enjoyable roast. Honestly, best meal I've had all week. Thoroughly enjoyed. Well, I've been trying to cut the carbs all week, and I've been eating salads and chicken. And first I had salad and chicken. I quite enjoyed it. I had salad and chicken last night, and it didn't cut it. It was, I didn't like it. It wasn't horrible. It was just nothing. It was like, it was missing something. I think it was missing carbs. That's what it was. I was just feeling like, do you know when you have a decaf coffee, it just don't taste right, or alcohol-free lager? It's just wrong, isn't it? So yeah, we didn't feel right all evening after having a carb-free tea. I was full. Don't get me wrong, I was full, but I just felt unsatisfied. But anyway, loved that roast. All I got to do is do the dishes now. Wow, do the dishes. That one gets screwed up and chucked in the bin. Same as the other one. I think I got some cutlery in a gravy jug. So not bad for a full roast dinner. I'm back up in me pop top again. I haven't been up here for a couple of weeks. Like last week, we never slept out at all, and it was raining, so I couldn't get the pop top up. But as you know, I like the old pop top. I mean, I got a massive bed here. I'm sprawled straight out. I've got me Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. there on my iPad. You can see down there. I've been watching that. It's quite good because I like binge watching series. And I've not seen it all. I've seen the first couple of series. I don't know when it was on, 10 years ago or something like that. But I never saw the first couple of seasons. But I never saw the rest of it. But it's like 7 seasons long. So this is major binge watching. I've watched it right from the beginning. I'm on season 5 now. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. And the good thing, because I've got it on Disney Plus, I watch it on like my, I watch it on my Amazon Fire Stick at home. But it remembers where you are. And then when I pick up my iPad and start watching it on my iPad, it picks it up from the same place. And again, even if I'm at work and I'm sat down for 10 minutes, I can just put it on my phone and watch another 10 minutes of it there. So yeah, it's quite good. It beats hauling DVDs around everywhere and trying to remember where you were up to. Like I said, I'm up at me pop top. Not much of a view because it's dark, but at least I can stretch right out here and enjoy myself. Jackie can stretch out on the bed downstairs, and Daisy gets jealous because she can't come up here and join me. Sorry about the neck, because it's not very high in here. I've always sort of like, I'm always a bit hunched up where you get all me blinking neck bent up. Here's a bit of news for you. We got ourselves a tow car. Nice little beauty there, 02 reg, look, just tie it up behind the back of the bus, drag it around, pitch up, and then we can go chugging around the local area. Well, I just put the kettle on to make a cup of tea, and I heard a noise beside me, and I looked out the window to see that some little car had decided to park up beside me. I know we don't owe the moorland or own the parking spaces, but there's loads of places to park here, and he parked right beside me. Bless him, he must have liked the look of our car, or the look of our van, should I say. So I had a little peek through the window. I seen this fine looking English gentleman in his 60s getting out with his curly hair and his 2 silver earrings and his 2 professional walking sticks for a nice hike across the moors. So I hope he has a lovely time. Maybe when he comes back I'll offer him a bacon sandwich. So how's little Daisy this morning? Did you sleep well in the bus with Mummy and Daddy? Because we all know that you love the bus, don't you? You love the bus, and you slept there in your little igloo. And she slept like literally slept like a baby from when we went to bed tonight at when we went to bed last night at 11:45 until I pulled her out at 9 o'clock this morning. Well, I didn't pull her out. When I got up to put the kettle on, she poked her nose out and then jumped up on the bed with her mum. Didn't you, Daisy? Because you're a good girl. Oh, you're beautiful. You are a beautiful girl. Not bad for a 13-year-old, didn't you? We haven't done an awful lot this morning, just basically sat down, chilled out, took the dog for a wee, had a cup of tea, watched a bit of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now I'm having a coffee, and I'm thinking about when we're going to have breakfast, because I've got sausages and eggs and bacon and tomatoes and mushrooms, so we're going to do that. I say breakfast. We seldom eat early for breakfast. It's more of a brunch thing. So to be honest, I'm not even that hungry at the moment, so maybe we'll have that, I don't know, it's 11:30 now almost, so maybe we'll have that about 1 o'clock. Depends how hungry Jackie is. How hungry are you, Jackie? I'm fine. She's fine, so yeah, if we can hang on till about 1, even 2 o'clock. I'll wait until my tummy starts grumbling. Right, I'm going to show you my master plan for breakfast at 20 to 3. We've been too busy chilling out. We haven't been hungry, so master plan for breakfast at 20 to 3 in the afternoon. What I've done is I fried all the sausages in that pan, and I fried the bacon in that pan, and then I chucked all the mushrooms on top of the sausages. This is my plan, right? Mushrooms on top of the sausages. They're not cooked. I'm hoping the heat of the pan is just going to cook the mushrooms, because they only take a few minutes of heat. Then I put the bacon that was on top of, put the bacon on top of the mushrooms, the tomatoes that I already cooked on top of the mushrooms, put the lid on, keep the pan cooked there, so hopefully the heat in the pan is just going to cook the mushrooms. If not, they'll be rubbish and I'll learn for next time. Put the kettle on. When the kettle's boiled, I can soak the tea, then I can put that pan back on the stove, crack the eggs in it, and that'll be us sorted. So I've laid the table. We got our plates and knives and forks there. There's a bread roll in there for Jackie. I'm not having any bread roll because I'm trying to do the no carb thing. I will have brown sauce though. There's Jackie getting ready. How you doing, love? Look. Hey, what have you done? What am I looking at? You're not going to get me copyrighted, are you? What are you watching? Grangel? Yeah. She's watching an episode of Grangel with her breakfast. She's going to sit on the bed and have it there. Daisy will no doubt be shadowing me to see what she can get, although she wastes so much things nowadays. But sausages and bacon, that's all we got for her. She either likes it or she goes hungry. Also, I do apologise for the back. Well, the back, it's the front of the van, really. Because we haven't got loads and loads of room, this just kind of like becomes like a storage area. When we pitched up, we spin the seats around. I got me picnic chairs behind there, and I chucked me clothes on it and bits and bobs and that. But that's just the way it is in a camper van. Right, here's my master plan for the eggs. That's all the bacon fat. Chuck all that in. There we go. They're going to be a bit scrambledy. Scrambledy in the bacon fat. I thought, well, they'd all stick to the bacon fat anyway. So just as well scramble them up a little bit. And get all the flavours from the bacon fat, because I think, oh, look at that. Yeah, definitely that's coming on very nicely. I'm not worried about that little bowl there, because Daisy can eat her dinner out of that. I'll turn the heat off the eggs, because I figured, yeah, they're just about ready. Very nice. And there we go. Breakfast is served, pre-brown sauce. Right, so let's see how Princess is doing with her. How's that, darling? Are you happy and comfortable there?
Yes, thank you.
As they say in Turkey, enjoy your meal. Right then, as I've told you before, I'm in a Facebook group for everybody with the Autotrail Expedition 66, 67 and 68. And fortunately for us, we're very lucky. We've got a very clever guy there, our crazy inventor. Well, he's probably not crazy, but I like to call him a crazy inventor, called David, who makes lots of amazing little things on his 3D printer that makes, you know, running the Expedition 67 a little bit easier and a little bit nicer and a little bit safer at times as well. So what he's done on this occasion is he's made us it says here exactly what it is, a drain pipe clamp for Autotrail camper vans, and he's sent us out some fitting instructions for it as well. And basically what it is you've got your well, it says your drain pipes underneath, where you drain the wastewater out and the fresh water out, and they're quite loose and floppy, and you know, you can, if you're not careful, you can twist the whole thing off and that. So what he's done is he's made us a special clamp that clamps the two together and holds them all nice and secure on his 3D printer. Very, very clever, very ingenious, his own design, very clever man. And that comes with, we've got everything we need there. We've got the two, we've got two securing bolts there, and we got an Allen key to tighten it all up, and we got a clip. And what do they call these again, Jack? What? These black plastic clips. It's full of.
A clue. I never knew the word.
Is it a clip tie or a cable tie? All I had going through my head was a Jubilee clip, but no, you have them on like engine hoses and that, but you know, engine water hoses and that. But no, there we go, a cable tie to secure it. So we're going to nip outside and see how it all works. Here we are. So I'm going to try and put this little bracket on as per instructions. I'm not very good at instructions, so the first thing I've got to do is unclip this one. So I'll unclip that one, then it looks like that one goes on there, and then I'll tighten them up, then the other one goes in there and I'll tighten it up, and then there's a cable tie. So we'll see how we get on with that. Well, there it is. I've done it. I think I put them on in the wrong place first of all. I was having a right nightmare, but yeah, finally done it, secured it all up, tied the cable ties around it, and they are not going anywhere now. Well done. Thank you, David. Unfortunately, it's time for us to go home now. Well, we've had a lovely 24 hours in this park up. You know, we had our roast and we've had a lovely breakfast, and even had a couple of our customers, well, we call them friendstomers because they're like our best friends. But Phil and Karen came to visit us. Should have took their photo, but I didn't. Phil and Karen rang us up, found out where we are, and popped round for a cup of coffee. So that was nice this afternoon. Nice surprise for us. So yeah, we're off now. Going back home. Got to feed her for tea. I don't know what I'm going to feed her yet. I'm going to try to skip tea. So we'll see how it goes, because we ate it like, I know we ate at 2:30 or something like that, didn't we, Jack? It was like 2:30, 3 o'clock. We actually had our breakfast, if you call it breakfast. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe, very, very, very much appreciate that. So thank you again for watching this video, and we hope to see you again soon.